Rain. Everywhere, rain. It fell in sheets, blurring the city lights into a hazy glow. The woman, all belly now, stood at the crosswalk. Each drop pounded on her swollen skin. She was a lighthouse in a storm, her striped maternity shirt clinging to her like a second skin. She felt the babies shift inside her. 3 souls, kicking, reminding her of their imminent arrival. Fear, sharp and cold, pierced through the warm blanket of anticipation she usually held close. Would she be enough? Enough for 3? The crosswalk beeped, jarring her back to the present. With a sigh that seemed to echo the city's watery symphony, she stepped off the curb. Each step was a labour. Her hips ached, her back screamed in protest. She felt like a pack mule, carrying not just groceries but the weight of the world. Or at least 3 miniature versions of it. Just a little further, she whispered, her voice lost in the downpour. The babies were due any day now, and the one thing she craved more than anything was for them to have a home filled with fresh food, a home that smelled of baking bread, not of worry. The rain seemed determined to test her. It soaked through her thin jacket, sending chills down her spine. But she was stronger than the storm, she reminded herself. She had to be. The grocery bags bit into her hands. Milk, bread, fruit, the essentials of life that felt unbearably heavy tonight. Yet she continued to put one foot in front of the other, her gaze fixed on the welcoming glow of her apartment building across the street. She thought of their faces, the 3 tiny humans she hadn't even met but already loved with a ferocity that consumed her. For them, she would weather any storm. This rain, this pain, it was all temporary. Their little faces, she imagined, would be round and perfect, their eyes wide with wonder as they discovered the world. And she, their mother, would be their guide, their protector, their constant in a world that often felt anything but. Reaching the other side, she finally let out a breath she hadn't realized she'd been holding. The apartment building loomed before her, a beacon of warmth and safety. Just a few more steps and she'd be home. Home to wait, home to hope. As if on cue, the rain began to ease. The clouds parted slightly, revealing a sliver of moon peeking through the darkness. A smile touched the woman's lips. Even the sky knew when to offer a moment of grace. Stepping into the building's warm lobby, she shook the rain from her hair. Her clothes may be soaked, but her spirit, she realized, was dry. It was a spirit buoyed by love, by purpose, by the anticipation of 3 little miracles who would soon call her Mum. And that, she knew, was a strength even the fiercest storm couldn't touch.